What's going on, guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is actually my first video I'm going to be posting, and I'm super excited to get this going. On this channel, I'm going to be giving you guys all the tips, the tricks behind the scenes that I have learned when it comes to being both a podcast producer and a podcast host. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and today we're going to start with something super simple. We're just going to go over how do you align your video and your audio files that you have for your podcast. So let's get into it. All right, so on here, I'm using Premiere Pro. This is definitely my go-to program that I use when it comes to podcast producing, to editing. It's a great program. I highly recommend it. So on here, I have all my video files and my audio files that I'm actually going to be using for this podcast that I produce for. So we're going to go ahead and start adding in the videos. You can simply drag them in here like I'm doing. I also highly recommend naming your files just so you can make sure you know which file is which. And then we're going to go ahead, and if you double click on a Mac or right click, you can go ahead and add a track just down below here. We're going to go ahead and add another one. We're going to add a third. We're actually going to go ahead and add a fourth. And this is going to be for my audio files that I'm actually going to be adding in here in a second. So we're going to go ahead and drag these over as well. You can also import these by going to File and Import as well. I just personally prefer just to drag them in like this. You can do whatever you'd like. All right, so I have my video and my audio files in here as well. So I have all my files for the video and the audio dragged in here. On the top right here, you can see it's just loading. So we're just gonna wait for it to load here, and I'll go on to the next step. All right, so once the video and the audio files are all loaded into Premiere Pro, you're simply going to drag and select all of the uploaded files. You're going to right click or double click, and you're simply going to scroll down to Synchronize. Now, trust me when I said this, when I first started producing and editing for podcasts, I would always do the whole clap thing, and I would have to align the audio and the video files and try to find those audio waveforms to get it perfectly in line. And trust me when I say this, it took me so much extra time to do that. And this tool saves me literally hours when I'm producing multiple podcasts per week, my own podcast. It accurately will align them, but I do always go back and just double check to make sure that it's perfectly aligned. You can also do the clapping. That will help as well. If you want to do 3 claps for every single camera angle, the AI that does this is going to pick up, it's going to help it to align, but it will do it totally fine even if you don't clap as well. So we're going to simply go ahead and press OK. It's going to take just a minute here to load, but this tool is super nice. It's going to save you a bunch of headaches, and it's going to get it aligned perfectly. Okay, so it finished loading and it has it aligned, so I'm simply going to zoom in here. And I always just like to double check just to make sure that it is perfectly aligned. So once in a while it will have one of the audio files slightly off. That's not a big deal. I go ahead and just drag it to make sure that it's in line with everything else. Then always what I'll do is I'll do Command K on a Mac to do a cut here. I'll delete that extra video footage. Go ahead and right click here to ripple delete. That's going to bring the audio and the video files all the way back to the beginning. And then I do scroll down here as well. I'll do that at the end. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to mute the camera audio, which is going to be the not good quality audio compared to the microphone. And I'm just going to go through and make sure that this is all aligned with the camera as well. I would just like to double check, even though it does it perfectly every single time. I like to make sure that it's looking and sounding good. So that's a quick and easy way that you can align the video with the audio, and hopefully that can save you guys a headache, make your time a little bit more efficient, and help you on your way to editing and producing your podcast. So if you guys enjoyed this helpful tip, make sure you guys go ahead and click that subscribe button, give me a nice like, and make sure you guys share this with someone that can use it. All right, we'll catch you guys next time.